Mike and Dave rolling, boots on the ground. Big Rooster Media making their rounds, tackling.
What's up, Klamath Falls? This is Dave.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Mike. Hope you guys had a good. What was that yesterday? The St. Patty's Day. Hope you guys had a good St. Patty's Day.
Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, or afternoon or evening.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, let's get to it. So Klamath County ended up settling the Bryson lawsuit against the Caber administration for, hold on, $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million. Shocker, right? So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to say a whole lot more about that or not. It's just kind of the frosting on the cake, the fitting in, if you will, to the Caber administration.
Okay, and so $1 million for a town like this? They don't have that. Can't.
Right?
Yeah.
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 So, anyway. Good for you, Mr. Bryson. Let's leave it at that. How about you?
Yeah, what a way to go out.
Right. Yeah, like I said, it's the frosting or the dog turd on the cake right there.
It's kind of like the Roomba when they run over or something they shouldn't have ran over. They're just scooting up.
Dragging it all over the house.
Anyway, so new establishment opened up in Klamath Falls called Bent Saloon. So this is a big deal. I want to say sponsored by Jack Daniels, but it's affiliated.
Partnership with?
Yeah, place is cool. So we're going to cut out of this segment, and then we're going to splice some stuff in. So, what do we want to... So
we sat down with Justin and Dee Dee, the owners, and they told us a little more about it. We're going to show you that clip right now. Hey, how you doing, everybody? We're on site for a change, not in the studio. So we're down here. Well, I'm Mike.
This is Dave.
And we're here with Justin and Dee Dee at the Bent Saloon. Soon to be opening up downtown Klamath Falls. What's it, 617 Main Street? 617 Main Street, right here downtown. And they're having a little pre-opening viewing today, I guess you call it?
An open house meet and greet, yeah. Just get to pick people's brains, what they're expecting out of us, and we'll get to show them a little bit of what we've already got going. So, looking forward to meeting some people today.
Okay. Well, I mean, the place looks great on the inside, what you've done with it. And when I was here the other day, the Jack Daniels guy just dropped off all kinds of goodies, it looked like.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys have formed a kind of a unique partnership with them, right?
We did. We reached out to Jack Daniels, and they responded pretty quickly, and they were excited to meet with us, and they're shipping all kind of stuff in. They will want to keep this brand Bent Saloon, obviously, but they're going to be a huge part of it in the background, and they said they're going to kind of use us as their guinea pig. It was the first and only partnership here in Oregon, and we're just going to go from there. So,
good deal.
Well, there's already plenty of swag up here, so
yeah. Well, and there was Jack Daniels cornhole boards and all kinds of stuff. So you guys could have activities on top of music and drinks.
Yeah. We're going to try to accommodate everybody, man. It's going to have, we're talking line dancing classes, swing dancing classes, live comedians, and music. We have a large array, man. We're going to have bluegrass, rock, country. It's going to be a mixture of everything, so it doesn't matter what your taste is. You come here, you're good.
Good. We need that in this town, honestly.
We're looking forward to it. I think it will be good. It's because not everybody likes the same thing, right? So that's part of what we're doing with this open house. Is we want to pick people's brains. Like, what would you like to see here? Let's do it. There's no reason we can't accommodate everybody.
Right. Is there a way to contact you guys, or are you just through word of mouth and feedback that you get? I mean, we can always get a lot of comments on our Facebook and YouTube stuff, so we can always pass it along, I suppose. But if I just like the open word of mouth.
And I love it too. It's we're trying to branch because I'm new to social media.
Yeah.
So we're branching out everywhere. Like I pass my cell phone out to everybody. So if someone messages me, I'm But Whiskey Bent Saloon, Klamath Falls, it's on Facebook,
Perfect.
Instagram is W Bent Saloon on Instagram, and then actually K-Lad, local station here, is going to start advertising everything for us here in a week. So you'll see that blasted everywhere. Then obviously people like yourselves giving us the opportunity to jump on your show. That's great. Thank you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for being on it. We're always looking for new content, and this fits both of our shows perfectly. So it's great to have you guys on, and we're grateful to be a part of it. So I should see it succeed for sure. What drew you to Klamath Falls?
Well, my wife's family's here.
Okay.
And the biggest thing, and this is, I'm not making this up at all, my mother-in-law, her mom there, told me if I didn't move here with any grandbabies, I would never get another dog this in my life. So we're here. Grandma said get here, so we're here.
About a 2-day move.
Yeah. Mine are her last, so it's important.
I can relate. I get that.
And can I jump in real quick? Just
Absolutely.
Shout out to Klamath Falls. We've been here just a couple weeks getting this going, and the amount of response from this community jumping in with us and just the support has been overwhelming. It doesn't go unnoticed with us. We thank everyone so much. I mean, it's just open arms. It's
Great.
I can't express that enough. It's been wonderful.
Good to hear that. Good to hear that.
Well, we've always had a larger bar type of college thing. You guys are probably gonna kill it down here.
Yeah.
What I love too is jumping back to Jack Daniels real quick. I know that we're partnering with them, but them not trying to put any kind of limitations on what we have, because I'm a big bourbon, Scotch, whiskey guy. So the amount of stuff we're going to carry as we move along is going to be huge. I want something for everybody. Just come and try something new. You'll have your base to make drinks, but if you have a spot to go where not all of us are blessed that we can go on these tours back, whiskey tours. Those would be awesome, but we all can't do that. So we'll have them here. Come sample some new stuff, guys. It's going to be great.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be familiar faces.
Teach me a thing or two. I'm looking forward to it.
So what all activity-wise do you have? I mean, are you going to cornhole? Are you going to do tournaments, or just cornhole for the casual player?
We're thinking some cornhole on we don't know the night of the week yet, but yeah, we'll have something where it's just coming in casual. That's what we want here, is everything's casual. Our whole vibe when you walk through these doors, I need everyone smiling, laughing, and feeling like you're home. I was joking with the bar manager the other day. This needs to feel like Thanksgiving dinner. You're coming to your joking.
I like that.
Minus hating your in-laws. No.
But you can do that too here. That's why
It's coming. You need to feel at home the moment you walk in, no matter what you do. Activity-wise, like I said, we're trying to mix up. And guys, we've already got April, May, June, and half of July booked every weekend with different bands, line dancing classes and events. We just haven't announced them yet because we don't want to overwhelm everybody. So we're doing them a little at a time. We've announced April, and then on our social media pages, we'll do May here soon, and then June, July, and so on. But we are booked out already 3 or 4 months ahead. So we've got so much planned for Klamath Falls and surrounding areas.
That's awesome. And when is the opening date?
April.
April 12th. April 12th.
One wants to talk a little bit off camera. You caught your cornholer, so I've got some insight on that. So we'll have to talk off camera.
Okay, let's do it, please.
I heard lead player there.
Yeah, and we've noticed that there's been a lot of people saying, yeah, we got leads in there, and it's just, those are wonderful. It's just not really our vibe here. It's just, we want everything to be casual. It really is here.
Yeah.
Take your boots off, I guess. Wash your feet first. Keep your boots off. Have a drink.
I love the Thanksgiving analogy. That's a great way to put it. You know, that's always a good time to look to. So yeah, I like that. Do you have any other questions?
Where did you come from?
I'm originally from Illinois, but being an Army brat, and my dad was a preacher, pastor, so we traveled everywhere. I grew up in the South, Tennessee, Texas, Alabama, Georgia. That's where most of my roots are, and that's sort of why we reached out to Jack Daniels, because we wanted to bring a little bit of the South here.
Right.
So even our menu is going to reflect it when we open the kitchen. I want to a little bit of Southern over here in Oregon.
And that's something that you touched on when I met with you the other day, that your menu sounds like it's going to be great.
I believe so. We're going to have, for those that haven't had it, your fried okra, your fried green tomatoes, your alligator, man, we're gonna have some cool stuff.
On top of you got steaks and items like that as well.
And shout out to Howard, man. They're going to help us out a lot with our stuff is going to come from them. Most of it is coming from them. Our ribeyes, our trikes, everything's fresh from Howard. So it's butcher to us. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Any plans of a bologna sandwich?
Oh man.
Bologna, man, and the tomato, right?
Oh, fried bologna sandwich. Now you gotta have fried egg on there.
You know what? That's almost a staple. We got to do it. Yes.
I had my first one in Kentucky when we went back to last year. I had my first fried bologna sandwich. Kept talking about it. I gotta get one of those.
That little things, man. Let me fire one at you guys though. Because you're avid, you know whiskey, you know your bourbon, your scotch. What's your favorite? If you pick one bottle right now, you're sipping on.
George T. Stagg.
Okay.
I'll do the other way. I'll go the other route. I'll do it all the way in that morning,
Okay.
all day long. And that is here in Oregon, that's a 23 bottle.
Yeah. I'm that way too. I'm just basically sipping on my favorite Jack is the Sinatra blend. I love that, but if I'm going just every now and then, red breast. I like red breast.
Yeah. So,
Me personally. Yeah.
All right, so for Jack, I'll give you one. The single barrel strength, and the gold.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's nice. He got, and I wish I would have bought a bottle right after he bought his at the same time. He brought one home that was nothing but bananas and juicy fruit. When you opened it up, it just smelled so good. And I waited out on maybe a month before I would have mine. Different barrel, different batch. Missed out. Just didn't have it. And it's crazy how much they can change just by the barrel. But it was good, but it wasn't that good. Well, man, I'm excited. I can't wait till April 12th. And I guarantee you'll see us around.
It's going to be a fun time, guys. It's just not just the opening night, but everything. It is. We've got so much planned. It's going to be fun. But that opening night, we're going to start taking reservations here soon. I've already got half booked with reservations.
Wow.
So I've got a lot more. It's going to be packed house. Like great band coming in. The Brisbane project from over in the Medford area. Phenomenal blues and rock. If you guys haven't seen them, check them out. It's going to be a fun lineup.
Nice deal. What is it? Brisbane Effect?
Yes. Brisbane Project, sorry.
Brisbane Project.
But those guys, yeah, check them out on YouTube, on Facebook. They know how to put on a show.
Just so happens I'm looking for a band for something I've got going on, so
There you go.
I'll give them all.
Those guys, yes.
What?
Questions, thoughts, concerns?
Oh,
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, concern is you're not open yet.
Oh, God. I
We
know.
have a long way to
How long have you been working on it?
go. A few weeks.
Few weeks here. That's how fast this is going. Like, we're not playing
We've
around.
been
Let's
here
get something
sunrise
going.
to sundown
Yeah.
while
my
moving house, so we're very tired.
My whole family's excited. Our son, he's 12 now, right? Yeah, her son's 13, 14. He's 12, according to his mother. He's up at 5 a.m., guys, putting his boots and pants on this morning, ready to come here today.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That's great.
The whole family's excited.
Well, just to compliment on this, I mean, most restaurants here, when they change things, whatever they just put some lipstick on, put some paint on. This is all basically new. I mean, you got new bar tops, new flooring, new paint. I mean, this is you put some work in.
First class.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, in the community stuff, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Like, we've had hats and boots donated. And all of these have come with such great stories. Like this gentleman dropped off a hat yesterday, I was talking, and it was the actual hat. His wife passed away a year ago, but she wore this in all her live cowboy action shows. So that's just a great story. That's why the community's jumping in. We got boots with stories, hats with stories. It's going to be great.
I might have a couple donations myself for you.
Bring them. Let's
Yeah. So,
And any stories that I touched, we want to hear.
okay. All right. I'll do that.
Well, maybe not all stories.
Some of them are off there. We got to keep it PG-13. The best stories are off camera, guys.
Right. No, I don't really. I think we kind of covered the pertinent parts of it. You have anything else?
I'm good.
And
It's gonna be a good time.
guys, something else I can throw in?
No, that's it. Again, thanks to the community. Thanks to you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
And just, thoughts and prayers of the whole community. You guys come out. We feel blessed to even be a part of it. Appreciate you guys.
We have a good community here. Klamath Falls is a good place to live. And, so shout out to you guys. But that being said, Justin and Dee Dee, thank you very much for being on the program. Appreciate you guys very much. And looking forward to April 12th. We'll come down here and party it up with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cheers. 617 Main.
617 Main. Cheers.
So that was a good visit. Cool place. Looking forward to that opening next month. And it's going to be great for the town, I think. I think it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, they did it good, and the amount of activities they're doing should take off pretty quick.
Oh, man, live music downtown every weekend. That's great. So, and then moving along, I know there's, it's pretty, the Gerlett case has been pretty popular with you folks. And there is an update. So, Christine Pereira, the daughter, was actually arrested on another, believe it or not, another charge, not related even to the Gerlett case. So apparently she just can't help herself. She was arrested on March 16th, $7,500 bond posted up. They kept her overnight, and despite DA Schutt's advice, recommendations, whatever to the contrary, Judge Headland here in town decided to go ahead and release her and not even make her post bail. So, good job on that, Your Honor.
They call that a habitual criminal, I think, is what.
When you just do
well,
it
it's about
over and
words
over.
together, but yeah.
It gets better down here a little bit further on my list of things to talk about, but
It's no bueno, no bueno.
how I just don't get it, especially when you've got the DA saying, don't do it this time, or don't do it, and just another judge that doesn't really seem to care about crime in Klamath County, because they did open a second pot at the jail. They were down to one of three, and now the second one's open.
I seen a thing on Facebook. The officials of the town are aware that we are getting aggravated, though.
And this proves that they care. You know what? At least the DA tried. I don't know. I guess the judge has ultimate jurisdiction there, so whatever. We need to get new judges, apparently, in this town. Because, again,
I'll roll a Dex app for later.
yeah, I got a few more. Down the line a little bit here, I got a great, well, so do you, so. But anyway, just, there's other stuff going on with her case. We have a lot going on today, and so we're going to kind of keep this, we're going to cover as much as we can, but kind of keep it short and sweet just because we don't have time to get it all in today. It's a pretty busy episode.
We're keeping it light and airy.
Always, like my underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, our
sorry.
music. So the next Klamath County Music Showcase is set on Mia's and Pia's again. Let's see, March 27th. There'll be Arlo and the Climbing Boys.
Two different artists. So Arlo is one. The Climbing Boys are separate, but it's they kind of fall together. You got Arlo and the Climbing Boys, kind of make it sound like it's one band.
Right. Yeah.
Two different artists.
Right. So same thing. 6 to 8. Mia's and Pia's. I think we were there for the last one, Ben Con. It's always a good time at Mia's and Pia's, but go down and support your local music.
Yeah. Back to me, sir.
I believe so.
Already.
Bill,
All right.
Bill says it's
So there was a string of robberies, break-ins, vandalisms, whatever, all combined. First was Rise Market, R-I-Y, apostrophe S, Rise Market. I believe that's on Green Springs.
Oh yeah.
They were broken into, robbed, vandalized, ransacked, whatever you want to call it. And then a couple days later, Tyler's Texas Barbecue here in town was experienced the same thing. And then after that, the Washburn Chevron had an issue with break-ins and that. Well, kudos to local police. They arrested Christopher Garrison on March 9th in possession of a quote-unquote large amount of stolen property. So he was brought in on 2 counts of burglary in the second degree, 2 criminal mischief charges in the first degree, a theft in the first degree, a theft in the second degree, and a failure to appear with a bench warrant. And you know what they did? They booked and released him.
He gone.
Yeah, he gone. I mean, he had a failure to appear, and you booked and released the guy. And that's why we have so much crime in Klamath County. Again, our system is broken. I do see some signs that some people are trying, but you can't turn these people loose again, for crying out loud. It's just, it's mind-numbing what goes on in this town.
Well, okay, so, and I'm tagging along too, kind of on criminal section here, because apparently it's just theft. So theft and or stealing or whatever is totally different from all them drugs. Because, so guy named, let's see, Thomas Walter Anderson, and we covered this earlier, the Basin Inter-Agents Narcotics Enforcement Team.
Finet,
Yeah. They caught
there a
that.
lot.
They caught that dude. So this is a little bit old, but March 5th, we were trying to track down. We think it's a Maverick. News is just calling it a hotel, but there's no hotel near KU. So we're suspecting that it was the Maverick, but
Don't want to give them a bad rep, but
right.
what other hotel? I don't know.
Yeah. So we don't know if it's like a hotel or a long-term hotel. There's a little difference there. Anyway, this dude was caught with a 1/2 pound of fentanyl, which that's a lot.
That would only kill the West Coast.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need. We don't have to get into details. You don't need a lot of fentanyl to get the effect of it, and then the occasional meth here and there too. So, but good on the Binet.
Did they book
And they
and release him?
they kept that dude. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, Judge Headland will let him out tomorrow. He won't even
Now
have to
there was
postpone it.
no. Let's see. Yeah, they don't go into the details on who. Yeah.
Is he incarcerated in Klamath County?
Klamath County Jail.
But yeah, he'll be out tomorrow.
No, this is.
Oh, come on, old Headland. He'll take care of him.
I think maybe that's the line. You either steal and
Meth is okay. Drugs not so much.
drugs are bad. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Somebody gets 5 points if they. Okay.
Okay. So anyway, it's just depressing, man. To between the Pereira thing and then this other guy who's got, I don't even count up all the charges he's got. She's got 14 plus, give or take some. And they're just like, here you go. Here you go. Yeah, thanks for staying at the Klamath County Jail. Hope you enjoyed your stay. There will be a courtesy breakfast in the morning, and then we'll let you go.
Well, I can't constitute this at all, but I'm adding up. I mean, Tyler's Barbecue and a little, but a smaller store compared to a 1/2 pound of fentanyl and meth. That's got to be maybe street value, I guess, is what they're going. I'm not defending. I just don't get it.
You got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 charges, and I mean the frosting on the cake for me is the failure to appear with a bench warrant. It means absolutely nothing. So keep that in mind too.
Let's go to Girl Scout cookies. That'll brighten the day.
All yours, sir.
All right. Well, all right. So, Girl Scout cookies are bad. No matter the Samoas, I like Thin Mints. They're bad. And,
Delicious.
well, and it's not even an unhealthy bad. These are physically bad. It's bad for you. So heavy metals and fertilizer have been found in the cookies, and they've taken several random, I think California, Louisiana, there's plenty of samples of multiple states. I
bet they cause cancer in California.
well, yeah. Okay, so California, Ohio, or Iowa, and Louisiana have all. That's a pretty rando.
Yeah. Good sampling.
Good sample, but yeah, aluminum, arsenic, lead, mercury, and then
Slayer?
you might, well, glyphosate. So, okay, so maybe aluminum is a light metal. Does that make you feel better? I mean, I don't.
They put it in your deodorant, your toothpaste, and
Well,
everything
this
else.
is just one.
Right.
This is just one article, but I believe it was. I caught it locally, but it's also been discussed on Rogan. So I mean, it's just. And the trouble is, once again, big government, the EPA, which is the Environmental Protection Agency, and the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration, cannot coincide on how much stuff is bad for you. There's just no.
How much lead can I ingest before it's not?
How much mercury would you like today? I mean, because that's on the list. Mercury has not been in thermometers since I don't know when.
Right?
Girl Scout cookies? That's okay. Samoa's a lot different than from a thermometer, I guess. I don't. Anyway.
I hear you.
And I'm a big, I guess, if you follow me on Facebook, I'm a big awareness on food. This is just one more. Why?
Yeah. Well, a lot of the heavy metal stuff probably carries over from fertilizer because unfortunately there's a lot of that in a lot of fertilizers too, unless they're going all organic, which obviously their suppliers are not. I'm going to go out on a limb. I bet those cookies might come from China.
China. It's just
They don't care about it. Just a hunch.
when you shop at the supermarket, go around the corners, hit the meat, hit the veggies,
All the perimeters.
maybe some bread, come back around and leave.
Because everything in between is garbage.
And so, yeah, Chips Ahoy are probably just as bad as Girl Scout cookies, but you can't look at Lucy when you buy Chips Ahoy. I mean,
No, I'm a big. You know what? I don't know if it was you or where I originally heard that, but yeah, shop the perimeter. That's where the good food is. And then, although there's one for chill aisle at Albertsons where I go get my sausage and stuff.
that might be okay too. I'm just
Just
saying.
the one and cheese.
Cheese? I'll go with cheese too.
Okay.
Just, it's all the processed, it's all the red dyes, it's all the
Crap.
It's all the crap. It's all the aluminum. It's all the phosphate. Just anyway.
Well, we have some new folks in office that hopefully,
Kennedy,
Kennedy is a healthy kind of food guy. Where I'm waiting to see where that goes, and I forget who now is in charge of the EPA, but hopefully there will be a change there.
Well, hey, we got swag though.
We do have swag. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. So we've got.
I gotta change the subject. Anyway,
We've got the two different hats. We've got the side panel, and
you're on. Go, buddy.
oh, okay, right here. Oh, Vanna, show him what he's won. So here's a little lint, but so we've got one with the side panel on it, and then the other hat is just straight up traditional centered. At the What's Up Klamath Falls. These are my friends over at Trekkers Design did these up for me. Us. and they did a great job on them. So we do have swag available. If you run into us out, we were at Whiskey Bent last weekend, and I don't know that we have any times in the near future scheduled to be out and about, but I know once Third Thursdays get rolling, we'll probably be at a couple of those, and might even bring some of these to the grand opening of Whiskey Bent.
Well, Whiskey Bent, I was going to say if we have the, what is it, mixer with cat again.
Yeah.
Might have to keep a couple in each of our trucks, because if you see me out and about, I mean, we are trying to sell them, so
Yeah, $20 a hat is what we're asking.
get some recoup.
And yeah, we will make a little bit of money on that. And in all honesty, I want to reinvest it into what we've got going on here in the studio. So it's not like we're going to turn any kind of huge profit on it. It'll be pretty minimal. And what little bit there is going to buy some stuff, I think, for on-site more, get us better set up for doing on-site stuff like we did over at Whiskey Bent.
No Thin Mints.
No Thin Mints. Yeah, I'm going to pass on the Girl Scout cookies. So.
All right, guys.
Yeah, that being said, yeah, if you'd like, or you can always email us at, that's one thing I got to cover real quick.
Oh, boy.
Got stuff to do.
Bill is...
I know. Bill's at the door ready to walk out. Two things real quick. One, we were going to put together a forum. I was calling it the Forum for Public Safety. Ask folks to reach out via bigroostermedia@gmail.com and share their stories. Got one. And then I did notice after we had already canceled the event due to lack of interest, there was somebody else that reached out just via Facebook Messenger. And again, we ask, I appreciate you reaching out. That's two. So a total of three people. Actually, I got a total of three people. It's really hard to make an impression on our city and county officials when you have three people standing there going, well, this is my problem. Oh, well, this is my problem. I was hoping for a better turnout. I get it. Not everybody is comfortable sitting in front of a camera or in front of a crowd and talking. We would have done that for you, but as it stands right now, we've gone ahead and canceled the event for public safety. Maybe somewhere down the road we can approach that again, but we'll have to see where we stand on that. And shoot, there was one more, but I can't think of what it is, so I think we'll just wrap it up at that.
Well, and you can't cancel safety. I got to buy my fentanyl from somebody. So.
No, I don't.
Woo!
So hopefully you guys had a great St. Patty's Day. If you'd like a hat, reach out, hit us up at Big Rooster Media. Please don't hit Messenger on Facebook or anything else. Because if I make an announcement, I say hit us up at this location, that's where I'm going to be looking for feedback. So apologize that I didn't see some of the other stuff sooner, but I wasn't looking for it there. But if you'd like to get a hat, $20, and you can reach us at bigroostermedia@gmail.com. And if you're local here, we can make arrangements to meet up. If you're not local, I'd be more than happy to box one up and mail it to you. On that note, I think I'm done.
All right. Bill says next time.
Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a great week. We'll catch you next week.